Welcome back to the studio. It's Tracy Trees, and I am going over the weekly episode publishing checklist right now. So basically, what this is a spreadsheet that I've put together. I offer it for free. It's on it's linked in the next tab of the episode. But what this is a checklist for you to know every single week. Let me do these things for the podcast. These are the things that I need to do for the podcast. It also lets you plan a little bit. So it's just something that I put together to help you keep your content in order, make sure you're hitting the literal check boxes for everything. And it's something that I use to help manage all the podcasts that I have at work, which is over 160. So we use sheets like this. They're very, very much more detailed, but this is the basic bones of what you'll need here. So basically, on the left side is the episode number. And then you throw the episode name in there, the episode description. Did you download the video from StreamYard? And did you download the audio from StreamYard? This is important. Major key here. You only have 14 days to download this from StreamYard before they delete it. So if you say, oh man, that was a great show. Yeah, I'll get around to it. And you forget, it could very well be gone. And if it was an interview that you had a guest on, or you can't recreate the magic, you'll be at a loss. You'll be at a loss. So make sure after each episode you download it, maybe keep it on a thumb drive or your hard drive. I download it, upload it to YouTube, and then delete everything off my computer because I really don't like that many files and all of that on my computer because I'm doing a lot of audio and video. I want to keep it as clean as possible. I highly suggest you do the same, but that's what I do. On the next part of it, I always do a promo picture for the episode. So it'll be a picture with maybe my guest on it or something cheeky and funny, but it had episode 10 or whatever it needs to say on the graphic. Make sure we have that. Which is the promo picture for social media, and also you send it to you put it in that hosting platform Resonate, so that it'll say, hey, does this episode have a cover art? Yes. Every episode, change it up a little bit. It's good for YouTube for the video, but it's also good for people who are looking, because if you have a guest or someone cool, it'll catch their eye and then bring them over to audio, or take them over to video, vice versa. So make a promo image every time. Super easy. And if you're a member of my Facebook group, I'll do a quick workshop on how to do that, like a 5-minute kind of thing, because it's super quick, super fun, super easy. All right. And then make sure you have I have live stream scheduled, because I was live streaming my podcast for a really long time, but really you can just put delete this or put recorded, because for some people they plan this out and they'll say 25 episodes and then they'll record 10 before they publish them. So you just want to say, hey, do I have it recorded? Is the recording actually done? You can move these around as well. Please download it before you start moving it around, or it'll move for everybody. So I'll try to keep an eye on it and restore it back to the original version every now and then, because it's going to happen. And then the next part is taking a social media clip. So after you record in StreamYard, you take that big chunk of a video and you just cut little cute pieces out. A 30-second one and then a 1-minute one. You share one of them to IGTV and the other to like Facebook, or put it on your story or share it as a post. Do whatever, but get people in on that side. And that's your social video clip. And then social media copy. Write exactly what you're going to write, including emojis and everything, so that you can just copy and paste it over. I'm going to show you what this looks like fully filled out, because I use it for my podcast, What the Pot. So first episode was What the Poop. It was with Trish Whetstone. I downloaded the video. I did all the things. I scheduled the live streams for after, because I was streaming it on Facebook after it was already done. I did the social clip. Here's exactly what my show notes said. And then once, as you can see here, episode 3, I stopped being lazy and I actually put the line breaks in there. And this was a really good episode for me here. Episode 4, What the Paranormal. The lady was from New Zealand and got abducted by aliens. So that was a pretty good one. So I wanted to make sure I had everything right and everybody was tagged and it had all the stuff. So I've got that filled out with just what I need. I didn't upload the pictures or anything because I just put them into my social media scheduling platform. But this is it. Just put in your content. Like I said, if you want to plan out your first 10 episodes, I highly suggest that. If you're just starting your podcast, get in here, fill out the first 10 episodes. You don't have to have the name or anything, but you can have a description of what the episode is going to be. hey, I'm going to talk about science, youth in STEM in this episode. Then I'm going to talk about extracurricular activities for youth. Just pulling straws here, but you could just do whatever you want to do for your podcast, plan it out, and then start to check some of these things out. If you have 10 episodes planned and one day you're feeling really creative, you can knock out 10 graphics. Check off all those boxes. Do yourself a favor and do some of the batch processing work. This is just a good way to keep it in order. Again, this is your weekly episode publishing checklist. We're going to keep it moving through this course. I highly suggest that you star this and then save it into your Google Sheets. I'll see you guys on the next section. We're talking about money. We're talking about monetization. It's that time. So I'll see you in your next module.